Alright. That was a wonderful 0 day. Feeling fresh and clean, feeling nice and rested. Just gonna do a handful of miles this evening. We gotta go to Colossal Cave State Park tomorrow morning when they open and grab our next resupply box. So that's exciting, but also not exciting because that means our bags are gonna be really heavy with the full food again. But yeah, we're just gonna wait on our ride in the next hour and then head back out to the trailhead. All right, we just got our ride from the hotel back to the trailhead where we left off yesterday, and we're back on it. Shout out to Stuart, met him in town. He super nice guy, was talking to us about the trail while we were eating outside Subway when we first got there, and gave us a ride to our hotel, offered to pick us up today and bring us back out to the trailhead, which he followed through on. So really appreciate the generosity. So shout out to you, Stuart. We'll be in touch again in the future and let you know how the trip's going. But some not so exciting hiking coming up here, just kind of like flat through this desert valley until we reach the mountain. Tomorrow we get to Colossal Cave State Park and pick up our first resupply box that we shipped to there. So that'll be nice, but also suck because it means we're gonna have a full bag of food again, which is gonna be very heavy. But it's all right, we're gonna deal with it. Would you sleep in there for the night? I feel like it'd be a little noisy with the road right there.
Yeah.
Going through the tunnel. I hope this song makes your playlist. What song? Massage. Messengals. Massengales? Vader?
Bacon.
We just stopped to take a break in this huge tunnel under the highway. It's very cool in here compared to outside. Like, probably at least 10 or 15 degrees cooler. Yeah. It's time to go through the tunnel. It's super long.
Yeah.
Doing a long distance trail like this, a lot of it's mental. Like, your body physically will get very tired after an entire day of walking with the heavy backpack on uneven, rocky terrain. But it's also just the duration of it, doing it again day after day after day. It definitely takes a little bit of mental strength. Like, thankfully, I have a partner that I'm hiking this trail with, my buddy Roger, so it makes it a lot easier. A lot of people come out here, do this thing like by themselves, and I always respect those people a lot. I think it's even more challenging to do something like this by yourself because of the additional loneliness factor you get. Not that they don't run into other people and stuff, but at the end of the day, Roger and I are doing this whole thing together, and somebody like that, they're just finishing when they finish. So yeah. All right, so we've run like 5 or 6 miles. We only have 5 more or so until the state park, or Colossal Cave Mountain Park, that we're going to get our resupply box at. We're definitely not getting there in time today. They close at 3 p.m. They don't open until 9 a.m. tomorrow. So probably just gonna end up finding, you know, the coolest campsite we can between here and there. And then just make up the distance in the morning and get there at 9 a.m. when they open, grab our box, load up, and try to get some more miles in tomorrow. But today's gonna be a pretty low mileage day. Here at the Gabe Zimmerman Trailhead. This is dedicated to a guy who was killed in a shooting here. I don't know if you guys can read that, but sounds like a pretty great guy. The last sentence says, "Gabe lived a life of exuberance. You should too. Enjoy this special area." There's the first saguaro cactus we've seen on trail. We're going to be in Saguaro National Park tomorrow, probably, the next day. Just coming up upon this riparian area with these huge trees in it. It's pretty unusual compared to most of what we've been seeing around here. Oh, this is really pretty back here. Got a little creek going through here. These massive trees. It's awesome. Coming out of the riparian zone. Under the train bridge now. I got this like thing over where you would hike because all these rocks fall off the tracks so they don't hit people. Alright. The sun is setting. And we're going to bed. Good night.